Transforming Healthcare, brought to you by the QE2 Home Lottery.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Well, the 9th annual BMO Ride for Cancer event was set to take place tomorrow here in Halifax, but sadly, thanks to the damage done by post-tropical storm Lee, that won't be happening. But all is not lost. Riders and supporters will still have the chance to come together for the great cause at what's now being dubbed the BMO Ride Celebration Festival instead. Since 2015, the ride has raised over $7 million to fund cancer-fighting technology, equipment, and spaces at the QE2 Health Sciences Center. And some of the top fundraisers are joining me in studio this morning. Liz Sequeira, who is currently undergoing cancer treatment at the QE2, and Catherine Campbell, who is the volunteer chair of engagement for the BMO Ride for Cancer. Good morning to you both. How are you doing today?
Great. Good morning.
Very happy to have you on the show and for such a wonderful cause. Just to jump right into things, we do have Liz here. I know you got started with this ride years ago with a thought process that you'd be able to help others through fundraising, and now going through treatment yourself, these funds are helping you as well. Can you speak a little to that journey?
Yeah, I started participating 5 years ago, and I thought it would probably help somebody I knew. 5 years later, that someone is me. Last December, at the age of 41, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer. And so the ride has really helped me. It's had a life-changing impact on me because of all the funds. It's directly impacting me. In 2017 and 2018, the money was raised to help support a cancer therapy preparation lab. And we're now able to create twice as many cancer or chemo doses as we have been. So that's directly impacted me.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear, and something where you feel like you're a part of it, of course. You're able to take part in this fundraising and to really take control of that aspect of this treatment care.
Exactly.
So that is wonderful, and thank you for doing that as well. I want to move on to you, Catherine, because I know we're no longer having this ride due to safety concerns tomorrow, but riders still have been working so hard to raise these funds. How close are we to the $2.1 million goal, and where will that all go?
Well, right now we're about 10% away from our $2.1 million net goal, and that's to fully fund and establish Atlantic Canada's first ever CAR T therapy lab. Wow. This is really cool. I mean, it's amazing immunotherapy, and essentially it's a life-saving procedure for people with some blood cancers. And there's lots of other opportunities once this lab is here in Halifax, research for other illnesses. So it's really quite impactful.
Oh, 100%. That's huge. And those numbers, they really make that difference.
That's right. So, and it does cut down on the treatment times, the time between diagnosis and treatment is shortened, and everything, all the technology and equipment that Ride for Cancer funds does really the same thing, just makes it a much more efficient, effective process.
And really that is critical and crucial for a lot of these cases, right? Is cutting down that time.
Time is important, 100%. And it's lovely to be here with Liz today, because it is for people like Liz that we are doing this. It is for cancer patients, their families, and future cancer patients, because none of us know.
Of course, yeah, it really could be anybody at any time. And Liz, to touch on this again, as someone participating and raising these funds, how does it feel also being someone that is getting this care to see those numbers rise and to see all this hard work paying off?
Yeah, it's had a life-changing impact on me for sure, the Ride for Cancer funds. So this year especially is extra special, seeing everyone come out, seeing everyone that's donated to my ride. I'm really speechless at the amount of support that I've had.
Oh, I really love to hear it. Catherine, want to say again, no ride, but still celebrating. Tell me what tomorrow will look like.
Well, you know, the celebration at Ride for Cancer, as Liz can attest to, is always amazing. This year, because the ride component is no longer available to us, the team has done a major pivot, and they have organized music, which is not necessarily normal, but music, food, amazing food. And they've also opened it up to friends and family to come and celebrate together, because this is for the community. It is for all of us. And the nice thing about the way it's happening this year is we will be together as a team. Sometimes that doesn't happen normally just because we're riding on the trail, on the road at different times. But we'll come together. There'll be a big celebration at the stage, and we'll talk about Liz's story, and we'll talk about all the wonderful things that we do with the money that we raise.
Oh, and wonderful things that is. Thank you both for being here and being so open to sharing. Liz and Catherine for being on the show. I do want to show now another way people can support QE2 Foundation in these kind of initiatives is to get your tickets for the QE2 Home Lottery. The $100,000 bonus prize deadline is midnight tonight, and you could have a chance to be $100,000 richer or drive away in an all-electric Genesis G80. Go grab your tickets.